Alright guys, welcome back to another video. In this video I'll be doing a full mod showcase review on the whole of the Better Minecraft mod pack. I've done 100 days on this mod pack and made 2 extra videos on it, so I've played a lot of this mod pack and I just want to share to you the best survival mod pack. Alright, so the Overworld has some cool looking biomes, very cool looking mobs, animals, and yeah, the Overworld's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Like the custom trees are looking good, and there's really cool structures, like there's underground villages, which I'm in one right now, as you can see, which I just think is really cool. You can find all sorts of loot at the Overworld, and yeah. So also the caves are really different. I actually love these caves so much. They're so big, so it just makes a huge difference on just how you mine, really. Like there's no strip mine, it's all just one massive cave. There's also some dungeons that you can find in the Overworld. Here's one right here, which is a spider like dungeon area, so there's a lot of spiders in caves and whatever, and it's a little hideout place which you can explore, which is pretty cool. And there is also a ton of dungeons that I explore in the Overworld, and that is in my latest video, which I'll link at the top of the description. Alright, so now looking into the Twilight Forest, this is another dimension which is like the Overworld, but just quite different. You can find a lot more ores here. Obviously there's a lot more new mobs, creatures, like there's some red hat goblins just chilling in a cave right here. And that's why I just love this mod pack, it's just so weird sometimes. I do find a massive dungeon quite close to the spawn. So yeah, these dungeons are very sick, they're very cool to explore. There's obviously some weird mobs inside, and you can get some cool loot. As you can see, there's floating enchantment tables, like what even is that? And there's also a boss in this which you can kill, and I'm pretty sure there's 8 bosses in the Twilight Forest you can find and kill. Probably get some decent loot. Okay, so now we're going to do the Pillagers next. Now this is where it gets interesting. I did a pillage fight in my 100 days, and these guys are strong. They've got all this cool armor, and yeah, I'm gonna spawn some of these guys. So the enchanter, yeah, this guy will do a lot of damage to you. The massive black iron golem, this is the guy who almost killed me actually. The archer, and yeah, just all these guys will just ruin your day. Like look at this guy, 75 hit points. There ain't no way you're killing him. Alright, so the Deeper Darker is a place where if you basically mine bedrock, it'll teleport you to this new dimension. There's a lot more mobs which will do a lot of damage, but there is it's like a high risk reward, so you'll get a lot more ores, a lot more diamonds, and yeah, I think this is just a cool place to explore. There's not really much point going here, especially if you've got all the diamonds you need, but yeah, it's still a pretty cool place to explore. Again, the caves are just so nice in my opinion. I could literally just explore them for days. They're just so cool. And there's some cool new mobs down here. So yeah. Alright, so the Nether also has a ton of cool looking biomes to explore. This is one right here, which is a really weird one. It's like all yellowy, and yeah. Nether yet again. The Nether's probably the worst one actually out of them all. They're cool biomes, but like the Nether fortresses are still the same, and bastions are still the same, and there's no really dungeons in the Nether, so that kind of sucks. But yeah, that's pretty much the Nether, just a lot of biomes basically. So this is the 4 like types of armor. So this is basically just better than netherite. So you got your abyss normal stuff, and you can make like the blaze versions and fusion. And yeah, this is the abyss, and you really cannot enter the abyss without like 4 diamond if you watch my recent video. So the abyss is like very late game. It's quite hard to get here. You have to kill a lot of bosses, but once you do get here, it's so rewarding. You can find so many ores and everything, and really get some powerful armor going, which is pretty sick. And all the mobs are really hard to kill, because this is like really later on in a survival world, I guess. But it's really cool dimension to explore. So many cool bosses to kill, dungeons to explore, so much good loot and everything. Alright, if you guys are still not overwhelmed with how much like mods there is and dimensions, then well, I've only explained like 1% of the actual mod. Show you the chapter book which you start off with, and yeah, these are all dimensions you can explore. So you got End, Everdawn, Everbright, and the reason why I love this mod pack so much is because it's not too crazy. Because stuff like RL Craft, that's just too crazy for me. Like there's flying dragons just eating you, and yeah, this is more like normal Minecraft but just 10 times better. I've not covered hardly anything. I just showed you the basics if you guys are just interested on what better Minecraft is. And yeah, thanks a lot. Peace out, guys.